Hello guys, sorry for the delay. I was not able to activate the camera. I don't know what's happening, but I was able to. Hello guys, everyone, welcome to this new class. How are you today, guys? People, we are getting close to our evaluation. Next Monday, we will have our evaluation, our first oral evaluation. And next week, we will also have our exam, people. So getting almost close to the middle of our course. There will be remaining 13 days more and classes will be all finished. So, give me just a second. I will show you something. Just give me a second, guys. Want to show you I want to show you our attendance. Okay, you can see the attendance now. There you have your names. Give me a second. And the attendance. At this moment, it should be 50. So 50%, that will be 48 actually. That should be the number that we have for classes. Each class, let's see. Each class is 4%. So 48, that's the number we should have. Try to get at least 42. So Alejandro, please try to connect. Cecilia as well. It's important that we connect. Remember, this is for us to get our diploma, the one that we will have at the end of the course. So later on, you will be able to, we don't know what's going to happen, right? So if a SPIC will be in charge, imagine that SPIC is not in charge of providing classes anymore. You will have to go with another provider. They will ask you, what was your level that you finished? I don't know. I don't have a diploma. They will have to give you an evaluation. You will have to do the evaluation. And imagine if you don't get in the level you were practicing. It's good that you practice again. But anyways, I know that there are things that you already know. So that's something not good at the end. And that's about it. So people, let's do our best effort. We are getting almost close to, we are in the half of the course. Today we are in the half of the course. So 12 days more missing. And that's basically what we are going to be doing, guys. Okay. So try to do our best. Let's see to the listener. People, question for everybody right now. I have a question for you. Let's talk about our future. How do you see yourself in not 5 years? 5 years is too much. How do you see yourself in a year from now? What do you think that will be different in 1 year, your life? How will it change? Any idea? Let's see. I want to ask Marvin, can you tell me, what do you think? How will your life change?
Good evening, Mr.
Good evening,
I think
mister.
about the question is the next week, years. Sorry. I think is the first change is I get better job. Right now, I have a job in a university and teach. And the next year, I will try to find another job. It's better. I will try to. I don't know how do you pronounce this word. Entrepreneur is the
Entrepreneur,
same.
an
Yes, entrepreneur.
entrepreneur business.
Yes, yes. I started right now. I start the small business in my house with my family. Right now,
Okay.
the next year I will try to uh, grow the business in my house
Go ahead, mister. You
and
can do it.
add a lot of products to sell.
Okay,
That
good.
is my principal idea for next year.
Great. I like that idea. So people, that's what it means, right? So we need to continue moving. Don't worry, there we will have problems, we will have difficulties. Probably English will be difficult sometimes, but you can do it. You can go ahead and do it, people. Excellent. Let's see. Next person. What about you? Mario Alexander, what do you think? How will your life change
In 1 year,
in
well,
this year?
I'm sorry, I have a people attack right now. Okay, I seen in 1 year I will get a Microsoft Excel course complete. Probably I will have the INSAFORP. Well, I would like to say the INSAFORP diploma, but probably it depends for the program that changed or became for INSAFORP. I'm going to do exercise, and the next year, no, it's for every year that you made this goal, but it's for my health because I need to do because I have a little inconvenience, and my doctor say that I need to do exercise. Probably the next year I will lose already for 30 pounds probably, but I can I can see that I will become a more healthy person the next year. And probably I will start for another courses. For example, Microsoft or Marketing International or something else.
Okay, good, excellent. I like it, like the purpose that you have. So great. Let's see. The last person. What about Hector? What can you tell me? How do you see in 1 year from now?
Good evening, everyone.
Good evening, Mr. Yes.
Well, my expectations are um, well. What I would like to say is that in 1 year, I expect that I could accomplish my first year about my bachelor's, and if God provide me the opportunity and the chance, maybe I would like to have another position in my in my actual or I mean in the actual company where I'm working right now. But if not, I hope right that I could uh, apply better processes in my actual position through the whole year. I mean through the whole 2024, and that my studies help me right to improve every area that I have nowadays, and that is my principal expectation right from 1 year, and maintain all the things that I already have at the moment, like provide like a quality education to my daughter and provide all the necessary things to my family, etc. But I think that the special right thing is my bachelor that is gonna start the, the next year in January.
Okay, excellent. Good. Good job. Okay, people, I like it. I like all the ideas that we have for the future. Now it's moment to, well, you can change your life, right? And English could be a little piece for these changes. Okay, so let's do our best, guys. I know that you will be able to do it. Okay, people, let's go right now. We will see a little grammar topic right now. Well, this is a writing topic. Okay, so let's go now. This is on your book, page number 13. A parental information. How to use commas to set off parental information. So what's parental information? Parental information are elements, or it's an element that is part of the sentence that can be removed without changing its essential meaning. Look at number 1, cultural diversity in a company, so they say, is indeed a necessity to further improve growth. Okay? Take, for example, the activities in which employees participate that facilitate understanding and tolerance of differences. In a fast-changing world, where the ability to innovate is now recognized as the main competitive edge, companies must seek to create a more diverse teams. People, what is the parental information here? That's information that we can remove. Okay? The parental element is sometimes called added information. This information is separated from the rest of the sentence by commas. The distinction between extra and needed information can be a subtle one. When in doubt, try deleting the word or phrase to see whether the information it provides it's merely supplemental or necessary. For example, guys, let's eliminate this. What about if we say, take the activities in which employees participate that facilitate understanding and tolerance of differences? Well, we know that this, for example, it's not necessary. You see, in this case, different people, if you say, for example, this other sentence, en esta oración que acabo de decir, for example, this other sentence, ese for example es necesario. Okay? Where is not necessary? Cuando no necesita, si se elimina, uno entiende. Okay? Imagínense yo digo, this sentence, no se entiende. For example, this sentence, sí se entiende. Okay? Animals live in different biomas. For example, the wolf lives in the tundra near to in Canada. Eliminemos ese for example y no necesitamos más. Okay? Look at all this sentence. All this sentence is adding extra information. In a fast-changing world, companies must seek to create more diverse teams. Okay? So that is not needed information. And this is parental information. So this information that you don't need it, you use comma at the end of the first sentence, comma at the end of the parental information. And that's how you have it. Okay? So this is one part of writing that we are looking at today. Questions about this one, guys? Any question? Clear. Okay. Veamos un ejemplo. Read the following sentence. Identify whether or not the feature parental information set off the parental information from the rest of the sentence, applying proper punctuation. Okay, let's go with the number one. The research on benefits of multicultural teamwork and cultural tolerance, which was published last year, has shed light on the new perspective for companies to promote cultural diversity at work. People, where is the parental information in here? Number one, where do you think? What do you think there is information that we don't need, that we can omit, and the sentence will still make sense? What would it be?
I think is which was published last year.
And you are totally right. Let's see, where is this one? Draw. So guys, in this case, we will add a comma here and a comma here, which was published last year. Quítelo, omita esto. And the sentence still makes sense. Okay, that's parental information. Muchas veces lo vamos a encontrar con palabras como which, that, whom, whose. Okay? Because they add additional details to the sentence. Not all the time, but you will see them. Okay? Vamos a encontrar todos los when, where. So those are the most common. Let's go, guys. Let's do number 2. What do you think? Let's do it on your not. Yes, sir.
I have a question.
Go ahead.
What is the principal function? The parental information.
To add additional details. Okay. And for the reader, para usted cuando esté leyendo, saber que esto es información adicional. For example, I can tell you this. INSAFORP, which is a governmental institution and is supported by the contributions of the contributors around the country, creates spaces for people to learn English and other jobs to help them improving their life conditions. Todo lo que dije de la governmental institution and it's paid by contributors, that's not necessary. We can say INSAFORP creates courses in English and other subjects for improving life conditions for Salvadorian people. Ahí está. Esa es la información esencial. Lo que dije, which, that's additional details.
It's not necessary.
It's not necessary, yes.
Okay, thanks.
Teacher,
Give me a second. See, yeah, tell me.
it's not necessary for the context to include the sentence.
Exactly. It's not necessary for you to know the details. Look at this one. Number 1. There was a research, okay? It's not important for me when it was published, but I want to add these additional details. So in that case, you are adding extra information. Let's go with number 2, number 3, 4, 5. And 6.
The second teacher, I think, is in most workplaces.
Give me a second. Can you help me reading it, please?
With all the
Yeah,
things?
please. All the thing.
Inclusion initiatives in most workplaces are usually poorly funded and disconnected from broader general training programs.
What about if we eliminate this one, guys? Inclusion initiatives are usually poorly funded and disconnected from broader general training programs. ¿Se entiende? Right?
Mhm.
This one, in most of the workplaces, that's adding additional detail. Okay, you are telling me that in most of the workplaces that this happens. Okay, so that's what you are saying. But yes, you're right. That's information that needs to be in parenthetical commas. Okay, so you don't need it. Next one, guys, number 3. What do you think?
Teacher.
Yes, sir.
The number 3, who speak a different language.
Who speak a different language? Exactly. Read it, please. Read it for us.
Difference in interpretation of event common usage among employees can lead to miscommunication.
Can lead to miscommunication. Repeat. Can lead to miscommunication.
To miscommunication.
Good. Who speak a different language? That's not necessary, guys. You are adding additional details. You are making emphasis in here. Who are the persons that will experience this miscommunication problem? People who speak a different language, right? So yes, you're right. Number 3, number 4. Now, please.
When this word is parenthetical information.
Exactly, when it works. Can you read it, please?
Diversity, when this word increase profit for a company.
Okay, when it works. Repeat, when it works.
When it works.
You are saying when is? No, when it works.
When it works.
Ah, you are saying it's. No, fight against that S.
Ah, okay.
When it works.
When it works.
Ah, you got it. Increases profits for a company. When it works, that's not necessary. Number 5, guys. What do you think? Somebody help me here. What do you think? Or do you think it's correct without it? Actually, it needs.
I
Teacher, is
think
possible diverse words.
Which one?
Workforce. Diverse workforce.
A culturally opposite to its counterpart, better understand diverse markets. We need diverse workforce. We need it. No la podemos omitir.
I think it's only its counterpart.
Veamos. A culturally diverse workforce opposite to better understands diverse markets. Opposite to what? Necesitamos un complemento aquí.
To better understand.
Casi, guys, we are getting there. Almost. That's something you can do to see if you need it or you don't. Eliminate the word from the sentence and try to see if it matches the rest of the sentence. Look at this one. A culturally diverse workforce, comma, opposite to its counterpart, comma, better understands diverse markets. Does it make sense now? Do you think sounds better? Of course it does. So In this case, opposite to its counterpart. Opuesto a su contraparte. A cultural diverse workforce, una fuerza de trabajo culturalmente diversa, opuesto a lo que sería la contraparte del dicha, entiende mejor la diversidad de mercados. You see, that sounds better. And the last one, number 6, read it. Guys, let's read it. Tell me, where is it?
The best way to achieve a productive and diverse environment. After productive, it comes a comma.
The best way to achieve a productive.
Productive, comma.
Do you think that we don't need a diverse environment?
It's not yours.
Or maybe.
Maybe, okay. Let's read it.
No, no, after environment.
After environment, okay.
And after leadership.
It's just leadership.
No, by leadership, but by example, comma, but through the use of detailed strategies.
So we finish on but, you say?
No, after example.
Okay.
The
best way to achieve productive and diverse environment, but through the use of detailed strategies. Do you think we don't need this one? The best way to achieve productive and diverse environment, but through the use of detailed strategies.
I understood. I misunderstood that the
okay.
The example. I thought that we were adding the commas in the I understand that we were adding the commas in the sentence to separate the ideas, but
no, in this case is to eliminate information that
no,
is not necessary.
Okay.
Information that we think that is not necessary.
If
we remove that part, still the sentence will make sense.
Lose sense, yes.
Okay.
No, it has to be part of the sentence to be understandable.
Guys, what do you think?
Teacher, I think
possible and diverse environment. Added information.
So, in diverse environment, you consider that is not important?
In my opinion.
Leamos. The best way to achieve a productive is not just leadership, by example. A productive what?
I think it's by example.
We need that one. Okay? It's by example.
But.
Before but, I think.
Okay, veamos. The best way to achieve a productive and diverse environment is not leadership, but through the use of detailed strategies. People, if you ask me, I think we need all the sentence. Porque leadership by example. Liderazgo por medio del ejemplo. Sino por el uso de detailed strategies. Let's see if we eliminate by example. It's not just leadership, but through the use of detailed strategies. It's not leadership by example, but through the... No, you need... People, in this case, we don't need any parental information. Everything is needed. Leadership by example. You need that one. So guys, that's what we have. Parental information. Use it cuando estén los que trabajan en call center. When you are writing a ticket, you can use parental information. Will be very, very, very good. In the quality part, they will tell you, you are giving excellent notes. Okay, the customer, which who was informed that the delivery will be provided next day, said he was not satisfied with the service and he disliked the companies and he hates me. So that's something you can say, guys.
Teacher,
Tell me.
what about the best way to achieve a productive and diverse environment is the use of detailed strategies?
Is the use of detailed strategies. Okay, not just leadership by example, but through the... No, because you need through the what? Through the use of detailed strategies. So
Okay.
no, you need it.
Okay. Being honest, this topic is very difficult for me. In the last module, it was hard to understand how to apply the commas and the proper punctuation. So,
But you know, English is very easy. Not like I don't understand how to use commas and period in Spanish. In Spanish, for me, it's a nightmare. I don't know. I don't use them. I think that I misuse them. But in English, it's easy. For example, we don't use commas like in Spanish. In Spanish, it's a pause, right? You use it because you want to make a pause. In English, you use period. I went to the park, period. I travel with my friends. And before that, and comma. I travel with my friends, and comma. So commas are going to be next to fanboys. Do you remember the fanboys, guys? Do you remember fanboys? Do you know what a fanboy is?
I know that we saw the topic, but I don't remember.
You don't remember the fanboys?
For example, the conjunctions for and,
yes,
but, or, yet.
Okay, these are conjunctions for and neither, but, or, yet. Exactly. They are the nor, sorry, not neither. Nor. So after the fanboys, before the fanboys, you use a comma. Okay, all the time, almost all the time, you will use a comma. The only exception that you don't use is with and when you are just listing two things and the sentence ends. I talked to Mary and Julia. That's it. You don't need it there. Okay, so that's the comma and that's it. You also use it for parental information, things that you believe are not necessary in the sentence. If you think that it's not necessary, you use the parental information. And the rest is just periods. You use period. Okay? And that's it. Semicolon is not very used, but we can use it for giving explanations of the sentence that we have mentioned. So it's very, very interesting. Along the advanced module, we will see a lot of things related to this one. So for this one, for this type of exercises, guys, try to think about what do I need in the sentence. The best way to achieve productive and diverse environment is not just leadership. by example. Y si eliminamos el example y solo queda el example solo, by example, es como bien cuando, miren, por ejemplo, in most workplaces, en la mayoría de los trabajos, makes sense, ¿ok? Which was published last year. Esta oración makes sense, pero imagínense solo pusiéramos multicultural team. It doesn't make sense. No sabemos de qué estamos hablando. When who speak a different language, it makes sense. When it works, it makes sense. Opposite to its counterpart, it makes sense. By example, si solo fuera example, sí, pero by example, it doesn't make sense. By example of what? So, by example of ballot? No, right? So you have to make sure about this one, okay? And in the exam, we will have some exercises. We will have some exercises about it. So let's see. I will send you a video, guys. Give me a second. This is the next topic that we will see on Monday. So try to watch it beforehand. And the parental information, it's in here. There you have. Okay, people. So that's about it. That's today's topic. Let's continue practicing this one. So, in order to practice this one, guys, primero que nada, people, do me a favor. Send me a picture of the, or pictures with your name of the vocabulary you have learned from the videos. El vocabulario que han aprendido de los videos que hemos visto. Hemos visto 4 videos, so at least you should have learned 10 words at least. Probably, not in all cases, right? But there should be a lot of vocabulary in there. Entonces, envíenme una captura, un documento con su nombre o fotos con su nombre del vocabulario que hayamos estudiado, ¿ok? So, that's homework number 1. Homework number 2. We are going to make 5 examples . This is for practice, okay? So, parental commas, 5 examples, homework for Monday. Vamos a ponerle ahí unos and that's about it. You watch the videos and that's it. Tenemos el foro, guys. Acuérdense, foro pregunta that we should answer. So please do it. Do not miss these points, guys. They're super easy for you to get them.
So teacher, we have 3 homeworks. I understand.
Actually, just 2.
But you said first was the list of the words that we extract from the videos.
That's esa ya la tienen hecha, se supone.
Oh yeah. And number 2, the 5 example of
Exactly.
With the commas.
Yep.
And the third one is the forum.
The forum.
Okay, thank you, teacher.
I have only 6 answers, guys. Todavía me faltan ahí un par. 19. So
When do you need the picture for the document? For,
on the
for
group,
vocabulary?
on the WhatsApp group.
Okay, because
Okay.
I need to
Send it
connect my computer and only I can share that picture when I go back home.
Don't worry, okay? Send it. But send it today, please, guys. Tomorrow I will check it. Si no está tomorrow, yeah, we will lose that one. Entonces, todavía you can send it tomorrow. Pero acuérdese, no se le vaya a olvidar. Please, ponga ahí un recordatorio, una alarma. And that's basically it. Okay, people, let's see. Guys, do me a favor, everybody. Get a piece of paper and a pen. So we will go with our TOEFL little practice again. Okay, so we will continue working with our listening exercises. Before we begin, guys, I have a question. What is the meaning of draw a conclusion? What is the meaning of that one? In English, of course, don't say it in Spanish. Draw a conclusion. What is it? Look at the chat. Draw a conclusion. What does it mean?
Probably is thinking a conclusion regarding for a context, or what is your opinion?
Exactly. It's just, what do you think the final outcome is? Okay. For example, guys, give me a second. Give me a second. I'll show you one video just to exemplify. Look at this video, guys. Look at the video.
Catch those students making out. Okay, Dad, you come into the car. You're gonna have to. Yikes! Did you video that? Yeah, but it's not a very good one. Yikes! Holy cow, Cindy! Oh my gosh! I know.
Okay, people, what do you think that happened at the end? What do you think? What will be your conclusion? Let's draw a conclusion about the video.
Maybe the lion began to pray, thank you for the food that God has serve to them.
Okay, so you are drawing a bad conclusion for them. Okay, good. Any other idea, guys? Good, I like it. That's your conclusion. Don't worry. It's possible, right? What will
The
be?
driver, I think the driver accelerate the car and
He accelerated the car. Okay, good. What else?
Save your life.
Save their life.
It
So
is possible
people
that the lion devoured all the people.
devour all people, the lives.
Driver is nervous. It's possible.
Okay, it's possible. Okay. So that is an assumption. We are assuming right now. Okay. But if we continue watching the video, let's see. At this moment, you have given me suppositions.
You're supposed to lock the door. Oh my gosh, I didn't know they could do that. Is it locked? Yes. Are you sure? I hope so. Oh my gosh. Did you lock him, Dad?
I did.
That was good. Boy, will you have a story to tell. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh!
And now, we know the whole video. We know that they were not devoured. We know that the lion didn't feast on them. We draw a conclusion now that we have all the picture. Okay, nothing happened. They were able to close the door and they arrived safely to their house. That's a conclusion, right? That's the end of the story. So, and we know how the story ended. People, the same will happen with your English. Sometimes you will have to draw conclusions based on what the people have said. Let's see. Let's go to today's topic. It is common to ask you to draw some kind of conclusion. In this type of question, the answer is not clearly stated. Instead, you must draw a conclusion based on the given clues that the conversation has. For example, guys, in a conversation, the woman is talking to the man. The woman says, I think we are going to miss the flight. Don't worry, I'll do my best. Where are they? Where are they going? Where do you think? The woman says, oh, sweetie, we will lose our flight. That can be possible. The man answers, I will do the best I can to get on time. Where are they? Where are they going? Sorry. Where do you think?
To the airport.
Exactly. Okay. It's not there in the audio, but based on the information, you know what's happening. And that is listening about, guys. It's not to listen everything. Sometimes you are not going to listen everything, but you need to understand the ideas, what's happening and everything. So that's going to help you a lot. Let's go, guys. Who is probably talking? What will she probably do next? What will he probably do next? Where does the conversation
TOEFL exercise 4. In this exercise, listen carefully to the short conversation and question in the recording, and then choose the best answer to the question. You will have to draw conclusions about who, what, and where. Number 1.
I didn't bring my laboratory manual today.
You can share mine. Today we're conducting the experiment on photosynthesis, and we can work together.
Where does this conversation probably take place? Number 2.
This is Flight 707 requesting permission to land.
Flight 707, you are cleared for landing.
Who is the man? Number 3.
You want to do the dishes now or later?
I'd rather put them off as long as possible.
What will the man probably do? Number 4.
How much of a tip should I leave?
Oh, $1's plenty. The service wasn't very good.
Where does this conversation probably take place? Number 5.
Can I pick up my shoes on Tuesday? I need them for a party that night.
They should be fixed by then.
Who is the man? Number 6.
Did you get pictures of the lions?
Yes. And now let's go to the other side of the park. I want to see the exotic birds.
Where does this conversation probably take place? Number 7.
Could you put the letters in the pending file now?
Yes, then I can answer them tomorrow.
What will the woman probably do tomorrow? Number 8.
The lights are flashing and everyone's going in.
We should take our seats now before the second act starts.
Where does this conversation probably take place? Number 9.
Have you responded to Bob's dinner invitation yet?
I'll take care of it right away.
What will the man probably do next? Number 10.
Can you fill this prescription for me?
If you leave the prescription, I can have it filled in about 10 minutes.
Who is the woman?
Okay, guys. Let's see. Give me a sec. Okay, people. Let's listen to it and we are going to answer it right away. Okay, let's go.
Number 1.
I didn't bring my laboratory manual today.
You can share mine. Today we're conducting the experiment on photosynthesis, and we can work together.
Where does this conversation probably take place?
Okay, guys, can you tell me where and why do you think this conversation is taking place in that place? Where do you think?
B. In a laboratory.
In a biology. Repeat, biology.
Biology.
Why do you
Biology.
think it's in a biology laboratory? Why? Why do you think there?
They are talking about manuals
Okay.
or instrument, maybe.
And there is another thing.
They are also talking about the photosynthesis experiment.
Photosynthesis experiment. Good. So in a biology laboratory, that's where it's happening. Letter B. 1B.
Number 2.
This is Flight 707 requesting permission to land.
Flight 707, you are cleared for landing.
Who is the man?
Guys, who's the man?
A pilot.
It's a pilot.
He's a pilot.
A pilot. Good. He's a pilot.
Number 3.
You want to do the dishes now or later?
I'd rather put them off as long as possible.
What will the man probably do?
What do you think he will do?
Wash the dishes immediately.
Wash the dishes immediately. Not really. It's not A.
Wait until later.
Put off. That's the keyword. Put off means postpone. So I would rather put them off until as long as I can or something like that. He said. So people, letter D. Wait until later to clean up.
Number 4. How much of a tip should I leave?
Oh, $1's plenty. The service wasn't very good.
Where does this conversation probably take place?
Where is the conversation happening, guys?
Letter A.
I'm sorry?
Letter A in a bank.
In a bank.
Letter B.
No, not really in a bank. In a restaurant. Why, Laura, in a restaurant?
Because they are talking about the tip.
And what is a tip?
Is what you normally leaves when someone gives you a service. For example, with when the waitress
Waitress or waiter?
Waitress.
Yeah, waitress or waiter.
Waiter.
Either
Okay.
or, it's okay.
They serve you the food or your drinks, so you
Exactly.
leaves them a tip for the service, for the good service.
Exactly. You call pedidos ya. Hey, bring me pupusas, donuts, whatever. They come and you say, hey, poor guy, it's just I will give him $1 more. That is a tip. So they're in a restaurant.
Number 5.
Can I pick up my shoes on Tuesday? I need them for a party that night.
They should be fixed by then.
Who is the man?
Who's the man, people?
Letter B, a shoe repair person.
Exactly. He's a repair person. So, good. Letter B, like brother B.
Number 6.
Did you get pictures of the lions?
Yes. And now let's go to the other side of the park. I want to see the exotic birds.
Where does this conversation probably take place?
Where is the conversation taking place,
In the
guys?
sea, at the zoo.
At a zoo. Okay. Why? Why, people?
Talk about the picture of lion.
Lions. Okay. Good.
Number 7.
Could you put the letters in the pending file now?
Yes, then I can answer them tomorrow.
What will the woman probably do tomorrow?
What will she do?
If possible, respond to the email, the mail.
Respond to the mail, you said.
Yes.
Okay. Somebody else, guys?
Is the letter B.
Letter
Put
D.
the letter in a file.
Okay. Letter A, people. Respond to the mail. Okay. Respond to the mail. Yeah, that's the one. Letter A, guys. 7A.
Number 8.
The lights are flashing and everyone's going in.
We should take our seats now before the second act starts.
Where does this conversation probably take place?
Where is the conversation taking place, guys?
In a theater.
Yeah, easy, right? In a theater. In a theater. Good.
Number 9.
Have you responded to Bob's dinner invitation yet?
I'll take care of it right away.
What will the man probably do next?
What will the man do, guys?
Letter C.
Why do you think it's letter C?
I understand that they let know that they are going to assist to the party, something like that.
Good. That's what it is. And finally, number 10, people.
Number 10.
Can you fill this prescription for me?
If you leave the prescription, I can have it filled in about 10 minutes.
Who is the woman?
Who's the woman, guys?
Pharmacist.
Pharmacist.
A pharmacist. There you have, again. So how was it, guys? Who got 10 out of 10? 10 out of 10. Somebody? 10 out of 10. Mario, 7 out of 10, which is really good. Laura, again, 10 out of 10. It's your second 10. Congratulations, lady. You have a really good listening skill. Nestor, good job. 8 out of 10. The rest, guys, what about you? Who got 8 out of 10? 9 out of 10? So people, if you got above 5, it's really good. If it is below 5, we need to work hard. The ones that got 6, don't worry. It's okay. It's really good. Okay? Can be better, of course. But 6, I'd consider there is a good number in our case. We need to do a little bit more to get 7. That's the most that I ask you. Get 7. So what we need to do? Vocabulary, people. If we don't have vocabulary, we will have problems. Put off. If you knew what put off was, probably would have been easier for you to get the meaning of it. So we need to work on that one a little bit. Thank you to Laura, Rosie, Roland, as well. Rolando, Giovanni, Lázaro for the homework. The rest, guys, don't worry, send it later on. But show me the sentences, please. So, people, that's about it. Continue working on your listening skill. And that's basically what we need to do, right? People, let's go to speaking. Okay, we continue with open questions. Okay. So we will have our, do you remember yesterday I asked you about love, about friendship, about money or love? So let's do the same. Let's do the same. Let's do it, but this time you select the topic. What do you think? What is, y usted le dice lo que quiera, whatever you want. Normal, something normal. Don't ask, oh, what is spontaneous human combustion? No, right. So, normal topics. What is, think about values. What is honesty? What is respect? What is solidarity? And so on. Think about things. Think about problems. What is criminality? What's your opinion about El Salvador? What's your opinion about traffic in San Salvador? Cualquiera. Usted selecciona lo que sea. Let's go right now, people. Questions. Do you have any question? We are going to working groups. Okay? When you finish, pay attention to the next person, and that's how we will be participating. Everybody try to participate. Remember, Monday we have our evaluation. So let's do it, guys. Let's go. Questions before we start? No questions.
Yes, I'm sorry. What was the topic? I'm sorry,
What
I have some problem with my internet and sometimes
Don't
freeze
worry.
the
The topic is, give me a second, vamos a hacer algo, voy a cancelar esto. Close them. Okay, so people, the topic is, what is? Y usted seleccione lo que sea, pregúntele, what is your opinion about Michael Jackson? And the person needs to speak 2 minutes about it. What is love? Otra vez, 2 minutes. What is more important? I don't know. What is more important? Being remembered or being rich? What do you think? Whatever. Okay. Pueden hacerle cualquier pregunta. La idea es que hable 2 minutos la persona a la que le pregunten. Traten de usar lo que hemos aprendido, guys. El concept example story. That made things easier. And let's go. Let's do it. Questions?
No, teacher, thank you.
Okay. Vámonos, people. Let's wait for everybody, guys. Let's wait just a little bit. Okay, people, let's see. Let's begin now. Before we start, guys, I just want to tell you, be careful with the ED pronunciation. That's something that we still have. We need to still have an eye on it. Okay, how do you pronounce the ED and the different pronunciations this one has? Okay, that's one thing. Second thing, guys, you will choose the topic. I won't choose the topic. You are the one that will choose the topic. So don't worry about it. Let me see. Volunteer, who wants to start? 2 minutes about any topic that you want to talk. Free topic for you. You tell me your concept and your examples of your ideas supporting this concept, and that's it. Let's see, volunteer, guys, who wants to start? Somebody? No one? Let's see.
Me, Byron.
Byron, thank you so much for helping me here. Byron, tell me. Choose any topic and let's start.
Oh my lord, well, for me, I consider that it's more complicated when I need to choose the topic because I don't know which one I could pick. Could you pick it for me instead?
Okay, I will pick for you. Are you sure? Do you want me to choose?
I consider that that's the main purpose of by doing that, right? To improve
okay.
Our comprehension. Yeah.
Good. Let me ask you. Do you think video games are good or are they bad? What do you think? Let's go.
Which one? Which one?
Do you think video games are good or are they bad?
All right. Oh, well, I would say that first, video games is just a way to real, let's say, to feel relaxed or to find a way to relax ourselves, but it's not for all the people, not for all ages. That will be the way that I could define how video games are. And then an example, if they are good or bad, I will say that it will depend of let's say of the people and the games they play. For example, there are some video games that actually it allowed us to force our brains to think, because there are some of them that didn't work in that way, but there are some others that they include violence, and there are some people that they like that. It actually is up to them, but at the end, let's say that what we need to think is that we need to find a balance within what video games we like and what video games are good for all. And an example of that, it will be like, for example, one of the most popular one, even if it's the older one, it is Mario Bros. Mario Bros was the most famous one, and I consider that it's still the most famous one. And for me, it is just a video game. I usually play Mario Kart on my cell phone, just to find a way to distract my mind from daily basis thoughts. Yeah, I will say that for me, not all of them are bad, but we need to find a balance. We need to filter them.
That's it.
That's
okay,
it.
Good, excellent. Thank you so very much. Very good. You use the structure, so I really like it. You are using the structure. You see, I think this one makes the things a little bit easier for us. So, good job. It was really good. So congratulations on that one. Just be careful with some little things on grammar. For example, you said it allow us. Well, we are talking about video games. They allow us to do whatever. And you,
all right.
You go with that one.
Noted.
Good job. Excellent. I like it. It was really good. Let's see. Next person. Who wants to be the next one, guys? Volunteer. Who wants to try? Free topic. You can talk about whatever you want, or if you want me to choose, I can choose it for you. Let's see.
Me, teacher.
Rosimar, thank you so much. Rosie, let's go.
Okay.
You select the topic, whatever you want to talk about.
Okay, I talk about the January the 1st. It's an important day because mark the beginning of the year, and it's a holidays too. For example, some people still celebrating until before the last day of the year, and until the morning in January the 1st. It's a day off for many people too. And that day, malls, stores, and some other locations are closed. And most of people went to the beach or parks to spend time with their families too. And I have a bad experience about spend time in the beach in one time when I went, because the beach was crowded and a lot of people was drunk, and some fight. We saw some fight, and all places are crowded and full of or trash too. It was really bad, and today I prefer stay at home, spend time with my family, or spend time on my TV or my cell phone. I like to do nothing in that day.
Okay, good. I think that's the best plan. Do nothing that day. So
yes.
I really like that one too. Good.
Only eat it.
Only eating recalentado, yes, of course.
Yeah.
And waking up around 1 in the afternoon or something like that. That sounds like a really good plan for me. Good, excellent, great job, lady. I like it. I like how you convey the ideas. The ideas were really good. Talking about pronunciation, it was good. Can be better, but just try to exaggerate. And that's it. Besides that, it was good. Careful grammar, for example, a lot of people was, a lot of people were, okay? A lot of people were drunk, and so on and so that.
Okay.
Fluency, that's the one that we need to really work for it.
Yes.
Okay, try to speak a little bit faster. As I mentioned before, try to provide, I don't know, try to talk to the mirror, that can help you. Talk to the mirror, or record yourself so you listen the pronunciation you have and everything. That will help you a lot. That's the only thing that I believe is the most critical area that we have to work. Thank you so much, lady, but thank you for volunteering. That's the idea. Okay. Thank you so very much.
Teacher, I have a question for Rosimar.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Have you heard the expression de dolce far niente?
No.
Is the sweet pleasure of doing nothing. Is what you do on January 1st.
How do you say it? The dolce?
Again?
De dolce far niente.
Dolce far niente.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I'm going to be the dolce far niente the next January the 1st.
Well, in English, well, no, you know that there is no word like that one.
No.
Loitering, but loitering, that means another stuff. So no.
We don't know how to call in English, but we are highly trained for that.
Exactly. Yeah, we are very skillful for it.
Yes.
Very skillful. Next, who wants to be the next one? People,
maybe me.
Maybe you. Yes, you are.
Yes.
So let's go.
I'm almost sleeping, but I'm going to talk to wake up. And well, I want to tell us or touch the topic about some dish that a lot of people dislike and a lot of people love. I'm talking about sushi. The first time that I taste sushi, doesn't like me because in those times I don't used to eat seafood, and I don't have my my taste develop like today. I mean, when you used to eat fish or even different food, your taste changes and your preference for food changes. So when I was younger, around 16 years, my friends that they were how to say it, they were older than me, and they took me out with them, and we used to go for some beers, and I began tasting beers. But and when you drink beer or alcohol, you used to feel hungry, and they orders a lot of food in the bars. So I pick the food that they ordered, and I was developed my taste. So some years before, no, some years after that I began to drink beer, one of my friends, he began to study to become a chef, and he prepared sushi, and he gave me a piece of sushi, and I like it because I developed my taste, and I get hooked with that food. And nowadays, if I have some money, I try to eat sushi almost one time for month, and for the others that who are not tasted or who are not there to taste sushi, I recommend do it. It's a beautiful taste, but they call the hanami. The if I can remember that, I don't remember the how they call the four. There are 4 taste flavors: bitter, salad, sweet, and the umami. Thank you, the umami. And sushi led you to achieve the umami, to experience the umami flavor. And it's like discharge of emotions. I don't know how to explain it. It's something beautiful. And I encourage you to taste it. Maybe, and not only try it one time, because sushi has an infinite recipes. So it may be one don't like it, but maybe you can find someone that fits with you. In my case, I love in the most of the recipe that I ever taste. I love it, and just a recommendation, something new to try for this year.
You make me feel hungry. I would like to go and eat some sushi, you know. So
Nation Sushi was the last restaurant that I visited, and they give you a big portion of protein, the tuna and salmon, raw salmon,
raw salmon, yeah.
Yes, wow, it's a bone. Like, I don't know how to describe it, but if you like sushi, I know that you understand me.
Yeah, I like sushi actually. So, you know, it's to try new places. Good. Excellent, mister. Thank you so very much.
Thank you.
I like it. As I mentioned before, and I will continue saying it, you are, I don't know, when you speak, it's like you speak a lot, but it's not like, oh, that's boring. I like to listen to you because
thank you.
You always add stories and you relate it to someone. So yeah, that's really good. I really like it. That's amazing. Fluency, we can work on fluency. So that's the only thing.
I discovered one thing yesterday. I had an interview in English yesterday, and
what
I was
happened?
preparing me for that because it's the place that I want to work for. And I didn't expect that they called me yesterday, but they did it. And when it comes to explain the famous question, talking about yourself, why we should hire you, something like that, or what is your work experience? And believe me, I was practicing the whole day, taking advantage of my free time because of my medical leave. But when it comes to that questions, I always get so nervous, and I couldn't answer with the confidence that I used to do in the class. But I tried something, and I just to repeating some script. I prepared the answers, and I began to memorize them, and I think that it could work, and I try to do that because I think that is, for me, more easy to speak when you write the sentences one time and another time, and in that time, I don't know how to explain that. Repeating.
It's just matter of, I think that, yeah, we are going to get nervous all the time, but even if you ask me, sometimes I get nervous when I have new classes and stuff like that. Yeah, I do. And when I am practicing my German, I always get nervous.
Wow,
that
yeah.
happens. The thing is that you need to don't at the beginning, yes, you will have, but relax, think more on what you are saying, so you will see that you will start speaking more, giving more details, and doing in that way. So it will be better if you do it. So I like it. As I mentioned, I really like that thing that you do. You always give a lot of details. We need to be careful with something. Simple pass. Okay.
I have some issue with the simple pass, I know.
Yes. I give, then you corrected, I gave. I don't used to, I didn't used to.
Oh,
I
yes.
eat. No,
I'm
I
going
ate.
to write down like Bart Simpson on the board.
Sure.
I'm going to do that.
Yeah.
Because
Lines.
I always
1,000
prove
lines.
information. Yes. Yes.
Thank you so much. Practice. That's the
Well,
idea. Practice here. It will help you a lot.
Thank you, teacher.
Thank you. People, remember homework for this week. We have for this weekend, we have the forum. Please answer it. The parental information, the parental phrases, please work with
teacher,
them.
Sorry for
5
interrupting
examples. And finally, prepare for your exam that we will have. It will be an interview on Monday.
Teacher, just confirming the forum is related to what we have changed during these 20 years.
Yes.
Okay, change it. That was my doubt.
Thank you, guys. Thank you for being here tonight with me. I hope you have a wonderful weekend and take care. I'll see you on Monday. Don't forget to send me the pictures, guys. Please.
Have a good night, everyone.
Have a good night,
Good
everyone.
night.
Take care.
Bye.
See you.
Bye.
Have a wonderful weekend.
I will.
Take care.
Yep. Take care. Bye, guys.
Right.